Hi, everybody. My name is Sean Winkler here with the Ready Real Estate team. We're out of Seattle, Washington. I've heard a lot of discussion right now in the marketplace about Bitcoin. I'm sure you've probably heard about Bitcoin as well. You're probably wondering, can you buy a house with Bitcoin? Well, we're going to talk a little bit about that today. The short answer is yes, but there are some catches. So here we go. First of all, what is Bitcoin? I'm going to be a 10,000 foot view here, not really going to dive deep into it. We can focus that at another time. But Bitcoin is a type of digital currency. It's virtual digital currency. It exists virtually. It's not physical. You can't print it out. There's no bills. There's no coins associated with it. Even though you see a coin here on the screen, that's just to help people, I guess, visualize it and conceptualize it and understand what it is. So it's a type of virtual digital currency. It's all created and stored electronically. Again, it's not printed. It's all computer-based. It's produced by computers using free software. So anybody can mine for Bitcoins and search for them. That's a lot of work, but that's something that could be done as well. And it's not controlled by a central bank. So there's no monetary policy controlling Bitcoin. Bitcoin is kind of a global currency if you think about it. Anybody willing to buy and sell using Bitcoin can do so. Now, how can you pay for a house with Bitcoin? There's a couple different ways. The easiest way would be to convert it into cash. So you would sell your Bitcoin for cash. You just convert it back into US dollars in this case. Make sure that you paper trail everything. Paper trail the accounts, paper trail the sale of the Bitcoin. Lenders are going to want to see where that money came from, and they're going to want to understand what it is and how you earned it. So it would be like investment income, I suppose, where you buy it low, you sell it high, and you reap the profits there. The other way, it's a little trickier, you need to find someone who knows what they're doing, is Bitcoin escrow. So you could put the Bitcoin into an escrow account, just like any other money would be in escrow, and then those funds would be dispersed at closing. So once closing happens, Bitcoin goes in its direction to the particular parties involved with the sale. Now, if you're looking to convert your Bitcoin into cash and you need a strong lender, please visit taylorwinkler.com. She's a part of Jason Gosser and the Guild Mortgage team. Guild Mortgage right now is one of the only lenders I know that's actually closing transactions with Bitcoin being converted into cash and following that money. So Guild Mortgage can do it, and Taylor Winkler is a great resource. So taylorwinkler.com, go check her out and apply today. Now, there's different types of payment that can be made for the house. You can use that as a down payment, so you could sell the Bitcoin, turn it into cash, use it as a down payment, put it in an escrow account, use that for your down payment if you don't have enough to pay for the entire purchase. You can also pay for just the closing costs. So the fees that are associated with closing a mortgage, maybe you can pay for those with Bitcoin. Or if the other party would accept it, you could pay for the full transaction in Bitcoin. Now, we're seeing that a little more in the luxury level where sellers are more willing to accept Bitcoin. You know, it's just another way to entice buyers. There's a lot of Bitcoin millionaires out there. A lot of people have made a lot of money with Bitcoin, and they're looking for a place to park it and how to invest it. And real estate is a definitely less volatile investment. So we're seeing more sellers willing to accept Bitcoin to a certain degree. Now, if you put Bitcoin in escrow, you're going to want to make sure you do some research and find a reputable Bitcoin escrow company, because not all Bitcoin escrow companies are the same. And the secret you need to know is all Bitcoin transactions are final. So once you wire your Bitcoin to the escrow company, it's basically gone. You have less than 60 minutes to change that transaction and try to get it stopped. But if they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. And then you're out probably a whole lot of money, especially if you're going to wire your entire amount of purchase in escrow as Bitcoin. So if you transfer a lot of Bitcoin and it's gone, and that would really be a bummer. So make sure you do some good research and find out some good escrow companies out there. We can talk about that later if you'd like to. At the end of that escrow transaction, it gets dispersed as you wish. So imagine this, you know, Bitcoin is a type of currency, but so are other currencies out there, right? Let's say euros, for example, or pesos. So let's say you have a buyer and they want to pay for your house in euros, and you're willing to accept it in euros. Well, you'd set up that escrow. They would transfer their money in euros. At closing, those euros would be dispersed to you to do as you wish with it. So you could convert it straight back into US dollars. Maybe you can convert some of it and you could hold on to the rest in euros because you're going over to Europe, or you just like to diversify your currency that way. You can do with it what you wish. So Bitcoin being another current currency type, you can disperse it how you wish at the end of escrow. So here's my final top 5 tips here for purchasing and buying and selling with Bitcoin. Do your research on Bitcoin, understand what it is. YouTube's a great resource. You're probably already here, haha. So check out Bitcoin, do some YouTube on it, what it is, how it works. Understand that Bitcoin is real and it could go to zero, but the dollar could go to zero. Any currency could go to zero. So Bitcoin is here, it's being used. A lot of places are already accepting it. I've heard that Amazon might be adding a Bitcoin button. So, once you see it established that strong, then it's probably going to be here for a while. Hire an expert. Make sure you talk to somebody who isn't afraid to do a transaction in Bitcoin, or maybe they don't understand how technology is changing and the future is happening, whether they want to accept it or not. If they're resistant to it, you don't have to deal with that person. You can hire anybody you want to help with your transaction. Practice with Bitcoin. So popular one, you've probably heard about it. If not, Coinbase, coinbase.com, download a wallet, learn how to buy and sell Bitcoin on there. You can buy just a portion of it. So you could spend $20, convert your dollars into Bitcoin, convert them back from Bitcoin to dollars, learn how to sell and buy, and then stay current. So Bitcoin is just one type of cryptocurrency. There's others out there, including Litecoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, just to name a few. Maybe somebody wants to accept those in their transaction as well. So there's a lot coming in the future. It's really exciting to see what's going to happen with cryptocurrency. It's just another way to pay, and we'll see what happens. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching this brief presentation on Bitcoin. And if you can buy a house of Bitcoin, you can, but there are some secret tricks. If you want to talk more and further about how to do this, how to buy with Bitcoin and how to make that part of your real estate investment portfolio, please don't hesitate to reach out, leave a comment, share this video, contact me at seanwinkler.com or my email, sean@readyrealestateteam.com. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Look forward to hearing from you soon, and good luck with your real estate investing in the future.